Canada's premier wolf main Ouch has had a hell of a last couple of weeks. I was gonna cover his run at Battle of BC, and then he goes off and wins Best of the West in Mexico, which is maybe gonna be a major depending on if a couple people get more points for this season. It was downgraded to a major because someone had to drop out. From a major rather. And yeah, he just won Best of the West too, and of course did amazing at Battle of BC, so we're going to be watching one set from both tournaments. We're going to be watching Ouch take down Aola, which is still crazy to me that happened, and then we're going to be watching Grand Finals of Best of the West versus Cosmos, so we can see Ouch win, and then win versus one of the best players in the world. So let's get into it. And before we get into the actual matches, I just want to be clear, the Battle of BC run was crazy. After losing to Leo 3-2 up here, he beats Apple Reviewer, who is a very good meme brawler player, MK Big Boss, and we're going to continue with some amazing wins that I know a couple at the very least. Beats Ryuo's Diddy Kong, Toriguri, beats Mia to make it into top 8, where he then beats Monty, and now we have this Aola set. So let's get into it. Again, Wolf versus Steve is definitely an interesting matchup. We have Wolf, who's very good in neutral, and it's really hard for Steve to hit Wolf when Wolf has the lead and is playing the passive game. You know, that can be really difficult for him, but when Steve gets the lead and Wolf is forced to approach, it can be a little bit of a different story. So we see right now quite an even game. I mean, Aola's up a little bit, but the advantage state for Wolf can be really clean and not really that big of a deal. Almost hits the fair bear, which would have been the stock. And we got a Trump into just down tilt, gets this just damage. He doesn't need anything crazy. Has one of the best dash grabs in the game, so the ledge trapping will be extra good. And Aola trying to burn some resources so you don't have to deal with the wood blocks, because those are quite bad. Bear hits, but twice, but there were walls, so not gonna be that big of a deal. Dash attack, and still gonna get the back throw there and the kill. Dude, that's crazy that he was able to just get so many kill hits in a quick succession against Aola. That is insane. Wow, just jumps over it and F tilts too. Dude, he's so on it. I don't know who wins what games. Wow, got the nil. That was actually crazy. That was a super delayed nil. But yeah, I don't know who wins what games of this set, so everything that happens is gonna be new to me. Ooh, SDI's in, so it's a little bit harder of a combo. Still getting 58. Aola, really good recognition there. That is not easy to do. Wolf flash. Another nil too. Wow, he's really getting that. I cannot believe he lost this set when he's hitting nils. That is crazy. Anvil, not really an option there because it will get reflected back and you will die. And you can tell, especially at this percent, he's going to be looking for it. Has the first diamond of the game in the back, so he's probably going to hold it for next stock unless he gets some like ridiculous lead or a second diamond. You can just F-tilt the minecart? What? Auto cancels that back air. Not going to get hit by the jab trains. A little bit too high percent and a little bit too much rage on Steve right now. And also, I do want to mention the fact that Ouch not only got victories here, but at one of the pre-locals. I think it was the first pre-local because there were two pre-locals at this tournament. But one of them, Ouch just beat Hurt twice, and Hurt, you know, in contention for one of the, I think is probably ranking-wise the #1 player in the world at the moment. So that would, you know, big win. Only has 3 iron too, so no walls available, but gets that anvils. That was so important for Aola to get some resources, especially with nothing else. Those blocks are going to be really strong. Delayed moves there, so you are going to get, oh god, so scary. Oh, just a shine, interesting. Back air gonna hit. One more back air will do it. I hate this little wall right there, but the Wolf has the air mobility to kind of get around it, which is nice. But that back air's gonna do it. Yeah, sour spot or not, that is gonna be game 1 for Aola. Game 2, Ouch gonna go to PS2. I don't quite understand the reasoning. Again, like Wolf, or not Wolf, sorry. Steve kind of good on like every stage, so I don't really know the correct places to counterpick, whether or not, you know, you are, like, regardless of what character, it's hard to know where to counterpick Steve. Ooh, gets the up air confirmed, so gonna get some extra damage, already 81%. But again, before you get diamond, like if you can get the first kill with no diamond, that is totally fine. The auto cancel back airs though are so dumb. He's really trying to hit these nil 2 up smashes, and honestly, his success rate is currently, what, 66%, because he just missed one for the first time. No iron online right now, so if Ouch is able to get a good advantage state, well, now he has 2, back to 1. If he's able to get some type of advantage state, oh, just gets the 2-frame. The super rare at this point, Wolf down smash 2-frame, and that's going to be the first stock. No diamond online for Aola. That stock just gets the up smash though with the dash, catching Ouch in the air. We have even stock, but again, no gold, no diamond. Oh yeah, didn't even get gold last stock either. That's kind of crazy. SDIing in and Aola missing the block grid. Sometimes that just happens with Steve combos, so doesn't take nearly as much damage as he could have and quote unquote should have. Yep, the ledge trap. Not even going to DI down, try to hit the block. Knows that it's not going to happen. F tilt, techs on the block. Okay, gets gold, so these powered up carts will be a big deal. I don't think he's going to go into gold tools at this point. I think he is going to keep it, yeah, for that. Oh, just the drop shield turnaround grab is so good. It's so hard to do that when, especially Steve has pretty good out of shield options. Another trump and not being impatient, recognizing that it didn't work pretty early. So just patiently staying on the ledge and then is going to slowly get his advantage back. That should be, oh no, F tilt didn't work. I think maybe because the minecart was there, so it messed with the hit lag. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's so close that it didn't actually hit the block. Air dodges to the block as well. Diamond is online for next stock for Aola, so it's something you definitely have to be worried about. Up smash is going to get the kill there as well. He might just go into the diamond right now. Nah, 174 is too high. Oh, and preemptively turned around, read that roll so hard, so he is going to get the back throw there. So we have an even game, but Diamond now online for Aola, 30%, going to be about 70 now. Jeez, oh, and gets the air dodge as well, and of course, it's really scary to anvil in a lot of these positions just because of the fact that you can shine it. The down smash doesn't hit the roll, even on the back hit. Forward throw, I think that was a miss input, probably supposed to be down throw because that would be huge damage at this point, but not going to be it. So now we have very little material. A nice auto cancel gets the back throw, the forward throw as well. Oh, and no tech for Aola, so that's just going to be the F tilt, not going to be the game yet. Steve is quite heavy, unfortunately. Oh, but the up tilt gets it, so that is going to be 1-1. Even with the diamond, wasn't really able to do anything with the diamond, honestly, mostly because that failed down throw when he got the grab forward throw, so that was probably a huge deal. So that is going to be 1-1. Game 3 gonna go to Smashville. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised about this. I feel like a lot of Aola's mileage has been with up to like more with the axe moves than with the pickaxe moves. And I feel like when that's the case, you don't really want to counterpick Smashville or Town and City. Also, there's not a lot of room for you to run away and mine. So a little bit of an interesting choice. But again, maybe just wants the more wood as opposed to dirt so that the early blocks are a little bit better. There's so much to think about when it comes to counterpicking. Actually gets the up tilt without the pickaxe. Okay, goes for gold here. Does have the diamond online for next stock already. And this is looking like a very good game for Aola. Double up air, yup. Again, if he was just aggressively able to get those shines, it would be a big deal. But, oh god, weirdness happening right there. Not going to hit the forward air, though. Ooh, gets the double back air off of the block wall. Oh, he was so close to getting that back air onto that as well. That would have been so clutch. Rolls through the block, so it messes up whatever ledge trap Aola wanted to go for. Has a second gold and unteckables on that block. Yeah, I mean, he was at really high percents. Kind of surprised to live that long. Oh god, that's a scary position. Doesn't take too much damage, though. Doesn't go for shine. Okay, jab train gets that. Yeah, it's a lot harder to SDI off with the fair. The down tilt is going to ping with that up B, and then within that ping and that freeze frame, you are able to get another forward air. So not a good moment for Ouch fans, but gets that F tilt. We do have diamond for this stock. We might actually, yeah, I think we have 2 diamonds. I was about to say. So this is going to be quite a hard comeback. I'm assuming Aola wins this one. Again, I do not know the set count, or I know the set count, but I don't know who wins what games. So okay, doesn't get the up air, out of shields with the nair. The hard thing is because these auto cancels have so much pushback as well, it's really hard for Ouch to get these footstool up Bs out of shield because we know he really likes them. We know he's a big fan of footstool up B out of shield, and just like up B stuff in footstool up B stuff in general, whether it's out of shield or not, tries to get a read with that forward smash. That would have been huge. F throw is not going to get anything Aola DIing up correctly at that point. But still, honestly, has not taken that much percent. This is a pretty good comeback at the moment for Ouch. Ugh, that back air is immediately going to change that. Oh, and has enough time for the F smash on the side B lag, so that is going to be 2-1 for Aola. Yeah, I mean, that game started off just so good for Aola. It's really hard to come back from that type of stuff. Ouch going to counterpick to Battlefield, probably does not want anvils to come down from high, and that's honestly, that could change a lot because you aren't going to be as scared of that type of stuff. You don't have to be as ready to shine and things like that. Okay, doesn't get hit off stage with a spike. Getting hit off stage is fine. Getting hit off stage with a spike is not fine. Doesn't hit the 2-frame either, but still Aola with quite the strong lead immediately, 85%. Low-key plays better without diamonds sometimes, so this is going to be very difficult. Getting off the ledge as well. Yeah, gets hit by the TNT, but thankfully it was the sour spot, because of course there's a sour spot and a sweet spot for that. Rolls finally back in neutral, is Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna get a big hit here because I don't think Akola expected you to be able to tech there. So he expected, you know, that's why he goes for this up smash, is he expected this forward air to just guaranteed combo into that, not expecting the tech to be able to happen. But able to tech probably some of the last percent he was able to tech. Maybe it was the sour spot and not the sweet spot, because there are 2 different spike hitboxes. So kind of lucky for Ouch that he was able to, okay, oh, there's the shine, but Akola, knowing better, immediately immediately gets out of there. Cancels the, oh, that almost killed by itself. Okay, we do have stone. Down tilt not going to kill, but we are going to get a good amount of mining, as well as a couple of blocks off stage, kind of threaten. Gets the back air on the air dodge, though. Ouch is figuring out the movement stuff. Oh no, we got planking. Actually, we don't have planking. Akola, very very mindful, not going for planking, not adding to the discourse. Just wanted a little bit of block to kind of, you know, dissuade the aggression there. Already got a sorry, not a diamond. Already got a gold on this cycle, which is honestly crazy. Up throw, gonna, yeah, tech that. Up smash, you can tell he's kind of looking for it. But right now, Ouch with the lead is able to play a little bit farther back. Obviously, I feel like at some point you're just like, well, Steve has resources, so you can't be super aggressive against it. Trying to get that advantage state, though, but that up throw will kill, evening out the stocks. And now look at the amount of materials that Akola has at his disposal. Gonna get nared, though, at the very beginning of the stock. Tries to get the down smash. Uh-oh. Oh, a little bit of weirdness because of where the blocks were. Not able to get a clean hit since Ouch bounced off of it. Okay, fair flash. Not going to kill, but very good damage right there. The fact that he's willing to go for these more niche combos is just so cool. Has just a little bit of stone, some iron. Honestly, just burned a lot of his resources there. That was 3 iron and all the stone he had. So if Ouch is able to get a hit before much mining happens, that is going to be really bad on the resource management. No crafting table. Yeah, so smart for Akola to actually... So right here, this is actually so smart, because in general, what's going to happen here is if you immediately go for your crafting table, first off, he can't craft anything because he doesn't have a diamond, he doesn't have gold, right? So the big thing is, in general, if you were to build crafting table here, it would chunk in iron, and he knows, like, hey, I can't do iron here, I can't get stone pickaxe, there's no diamond, no gold, so I'm just going to mine on the top platform, get that stuff. Now he can make crafting table, which it automatically does, uses some of that, and then he's able to, if he has time, get stone. And also iron, because he has like 7 iron at the moment. But Ouch is going to get a huge amount of pressure before that even happens. Charge the up smash, not going to be the kill, though. Yeah, we see Ouch playing a bit more passive. Nil 2 and neutral 4. Cole, I think that actually probably hurt him. Oh, but that powered up minecart is going to be it. That we do have, I think that was an iron pickaxe. Yes, it was. Is it iron or stone? It's hard to tell. Oh yeah, was unable to get the iron because the crafting table took iron for some reason. That was weird. Why did it take some iron? That shouldn't have happened. Yeah, I can see it just chunk it. That was weird. I'm not sure why that happened. So I think a small benefit for Ouch is the fact that this is stone tools, not iron tools, of course, not going to be as durable, and then of course not going to be as strong. So really, really big deal there that he was not able to get iron, and just back airs finds the needle there. I guess threads the needle, finds that back air. So we are going to game 5. Of course, Canada going crazy. Not only is it Canada, this is, you know, British Columbia, BC, Vancouver, which is Ouch's region. So he's the hometown hero right now. And you can kind of see him smiling right there because the entire crowd is going absolutely insane for him. And this game 5 is going to be incredibly tense on Hollow Bastion. Of course, 3 different areas to mine for Steve. So this is going to be a weird one in terms of materials that Akola is able to get. And now Ouch is just 1 game away from sending home one of the hardest players to beat in the game. Again, I feel like even though Akola may not win every tournament, I really feel like people don't appreciate how infrequently it is that new people beat him. He is so hard to beat that it's basically only like the top like 5 to 10 players are the ones that beat him. And that's kind of it. And then Mado, the Zero Suit from Japan, that's, you know, that's basically all the people that beat him. So the fact that you can have a newcomer, not a newcomer to like the game, but a newcomer in terms of a new person to beat him here in the home region. Fair flash yet again, gonna try to get the 2-frame. No, he's not. Just back airs the ledge jump, and he has the stock lead in game 5 against one of the best players in the world. This is absolutely insane. I'm a little sad I did not see this live because I would have been popping off. Okay, there's up air again. Akola trying to anvil out, but this damage is racking up. 99% is definitely death percent, so you have to be scared of up smash, you have to be scared of up tilt up smash for sure. Back air, not exactly a kill potential. Now it is at the ledge, so got to be scared of the back air auto cancels. That's what's coming out. But again, the air mobility of Wolf can be so scary to deal with, but found it with the minecart, only 27%, and has diamond for this next stock, which is of course terrifying. Tried to back air the minecart, but the minecart came out a little bit early compared to what Ouch thought, which is always a, you know, a big mix-up. Ooh, nice combo there by Akola, recognizing he can land there. Parries. This is looking like Akola is about to solid out this game, but yet we know who this video is about. Trying to get up tilt into back air, up tilt into up smash, not finding it though, kind of tunnel visioning that hit. And also, again, one thing to note is that he's not doing something you can do as Steve, which is here he's kind of dropping shield and then up tilting. But again, what Steve can do, which is actually a tech, is if you shield, it's like you're holding a shield, and the way you create crafting table is shield plus special, right? So you can actually make crafting table, which is actually 4 frames faster than the whatchamacallit. It's 4 frames faster than you dropping shield normally. So in this instance, he was barely off. This is just Steve's drop shield animation, but he was off by like 1 frame or 2 frames. So if he did that crafting table creation, it actually would have been the punish. So not going to get it there. Up tilt back air will hit there, but not going to kill. Very low on material, so if Ouch is able to get a big hit, oh no, the fucking minecart got him. And so that is last stock right now for Akola. So close, so he wasn't actually able to get the tech minecart because he was literally too close to the stage. Has not taken any percent. Up smash, not gonna kill, but an up air up there. Will gets the flash on the landing, because why would you air dodge there? Honestly, it might have even hit a landing air dodge because of how low this can hit. So maybe not that one, but if you saw being held down, maybe it would have been. So that is a dead even game. Diamond is online for Akola, so this is still going to be a very scary stock, but at the same time, no damage, no problem. Fair. F tilt gonna start it off. We have a ledge trap. What is he able to get? Nothing. It's so hard to ledge trap Steve. Okay, nair grab. That's going to be nair up throw into up air. Solid damage. Another up throw. Sorry, up air. More up airs. And now just racking on this damage. Akola didn't want to go for the anvil or the minecart out of the situation because it would have been so awkward. Back air techs the block, of course. So we do still continue to see this game. Uh-oh. That is an offstage game. 2 frame? No. Gets off the ledge. 136, that was so much, and he has like no material, no blocks. So if he's able to get a hit, oh no, he wasn't. And that is going to be Akola building some blocks, able to get around that as well. 1 iron left. Oh god, that's terrifying. Minecart gonna come out soon. No, goes for double F smash. Back air auto cancel. Just dash attack in neutral, and Akola wasn't ready for the aggression. Ouch doesn't even pop off. That's crazy. He doesn't even pop off. He beats one of the best players in the world, someone that I think is yet to. I think that might have been Akola's first set loss to Wolf, and he knocks him out in 5th place. Ends up losing to Syrup immediately after because Syrup is very good and arguably the best player in the United States at the moment. But let's go to Best of the West, where we can see Ouch win the tournament. So again, we just saw Ouch have all those amazing wins at Battle of BC, and he continued to get even more here. Beats Lemon 3-2. Also, shoutouts to Lemon for beating Sparga at this tournament. Let me know if you want me to go over a Lemon video as well. Beats Manny Steve. Manny was the Steve that beat MKLeo to make it into top 8, where he already beat Alandis and Cosmos before getting to this grand finals, which I will blur this score so you guys don't know what the second is. I already did, so it wasn't spoilers for me. And now we are going game 1, Ouch versus Cosmos again. This is a run back for Cosmos, trying to get a better score than the 3-1 that Ouch was able to achieve in winner's bracket. Again, Ouch, one of the best players in the world. I feel like everyone's known this. It's just Ouch doesn't really travel that often. I mean, still a bit young. So, I mean, his breakout was a couple years ago at Battle of BC when he got 3rd. Literally, like, with the craziest clip against Shootone where he 3-stocked him, which was absolutely insane. Already has the jump still, so able to get some shield damage and then, of course, make it back. But yeah, Ouch, just an amazing player, just has been really good for a very long time, and he's just a master of Wolf. Obviously, people saw him a couple months ago at the Reaper tournament or whatever it was called, which I think I covered his stuff there. So if you didn't watch that, you should actually go back and check it out because Ouch played crazy there. It was so insane. So like his win resume is getting even crazier and crazier. Definitely just one of the best players in the world. I mean, only some of the best players in the world can find that back air on Cosmos. I mean, Cosmos played really well here, by the way. 3-0'd Spargo at this tournament and was in winners, beat Alandis as well. Had a really, really, really good tournament. So again, if you also want to see a Cosmos video, let me know down in the comments. And while you're done, don't forget to subscribe. I would appreciate it. If you made it this far, just type yellow in the comments. Yellow for Pikachu, because he's busted. Okay, but ouch, going to get some more damage. That empty jump was crazy. Read the swap, but didn't pull the trigger on whatever hit he wanted, and that is going to be evening up the stocks, but 65%, quite a bit, considering Wolf's kill potential. Oh, but is Cosmos just going to get it right away? No, beautiful DI there on the Nair by Ouch, so he was unable to get that follow-up back air, which would have been huge. That would have been double back air up E more than likely, which could have been crazy. Nair ledge trap, again, getting these ledge jumps with these back airs. It is such a big deal to do that. I like the side B just going, hey, I'm all the way over here now. If you didn't read this, you aren't getting it. Down throw up B for Cosmos, though, is going to be some solid damage. But again, I feel like finding the kills on Ouch has been so difficult. I mean, sometimes Aola was even struggling to find kills, and he plays Steve, and Steve has 17,000 kill moves. So, okay, gets the up B, so not that much percent yet. Tried to get the follow-up, but unable to. And Ouch missing his combo, but still gonna follow up with some extra damage. And that's going to be Nair F-tilt. Yep, Laser going to have to recover low. Get the 2-frame from far? No. And again, just another drop-off up B, but not going to get the kill this time. The forward air will, though. So 66%, basically the same exact thing as first stock. So can Ouch close this out? Damn, this has just been neutral. Solid neutral. Neither player committing to anything crazy. Double down tilt finally opening up for Ouch. Okay, good damage for Cosmos. Not the perfect DI there, but Cosmos had to adjust expecting the better DI, like the DI of the previous interaction. So I don't blame him for not getting that damage. Back air going to be so safe that it will just, you'll be able to F-tilt. Not going to go for the Nair off stage, but again, gets the aggressive ledge option there. That is 1-0 for Ouch. Game 2, gonna go to small battlefield. You know, just wanted a smaller stage so we could rush down Ouch probably a little bit better, because it's not like Cosmos was really camping that game, so that makes sense to me. But also when there's less room for Ouch to run away, that means there's less room for you to run away from the demon that is Ouch. I love the slow fall, just not fast fall air dodging like you would expect most people to, or, you know, just giving you more time to hesitate. Gets fair back air though, not the strong back air. What is he doing? He's trying to be super aggressive there on the ledge trap. Again, sorry, the edge guard, the ledge trap there, and get the tech chase. It actually still beat, it was so slow that it beat the lockout of grabs. That is insane to me. Empty land there with the F-tilt. Again, you expect a landing aerial there, landing air dodge, landing something. Ouch, subverting those expectations and just getting to land for free while doing literally nothing. Okay, up tilt trades with the back air, but that is going to be advantageous for Ouch. I feel like people don't talk about how good Wolf up tilt is. It's literally just like slightly worse Snake up tilt. It is really good, especially on a character like Wolf that can sometimes struggle to kill. Just being like anti-air is insane. Parries the F smash because of course he did there. Tried to get the double back air flash, the SD stock, but not going to get it there. Still 57%. Does get hit by that back air though. The contortion of Pyra is really, really difficult to hit when you are in the air, but still good damage right now for Ouch. And again, multiple parries as well, so this has just been so scary for Cosmos to swing any button. Finally gets a hit there, but not going to hit the tech chase. Double back air uppy, though, will be solid damage, but Ouch right now is just in such a commanding presence. I feel like trying to get the tech away, that would have been so sick, but Cosmos teching in, which made him susceptible to back air, which is why Ouch expected the tech away. It's because, like, well, you don't want to get back aired, so I'm just going to expect you to do the other thing. Again, empty land with the grab in that position instead of F-tilt. Laser will hit. There is a double jump, though, so you will make it back. I lied, you won't make it back. You're gonna get hit by flash because you recovered high, and Ouch is able to find the most insane hits. This is looking like a game 2 again. The momentum is just so strong in his favor. Random dash attack in neutral, and he's just making all the correct calls. He's also parrying insane. Nice parry by Cosmos as well, to be fair, but like, damn. And Cosmos is trying to hit a landing down or being just like, please, please let me just hit it. Let me just take the stock. Pyra the choice. Cosmos trying to get a kill. Is he going to get hit by another ledge up B? Not at the moment. Okay, side B does hit though, so it's going to give Cosmos the stage. But again, I feel like it's really hard to hit these forward airs on Wolf just because his mobility is so good overall that like you really have to get an insane read, I feel like, because you can just kind of out mobility Pyra. Wow, that up air hit. That sword is large. 49%, not as big of a deficit of the deficits of the last 2 games. Was that double jump? I think it was double jump. Oh, it was, but was unable to get the Nair. So, tried to hit it on the way down. Down air. Why down air? It worked. It was perfect, but that's a crazy option to go for. Weak Nair here, not going to, what is it going to be? Down throw, up B. I mean, Cosmos needs to build the damage from somewhere, right? solid damage, 60%. Try to get just the drop zone spike. Gonna put himself in a bad position. The back air not gonna hit, but he is gonna grab the roll as the side B ends, and this is one hit away from the stock. Not gonna get the ledge jump though. Good delay by Cosmos. Oh, the up tilt barely missed. He teched that. The fact that he reacted to getting footstool there and teched the floor to then get in the position to up tilt is insane. That was wild by Ouch. The recognition there was so good. So it is now 2-0 for Ouch in this grand finals. So game 3, Cosmos is going to go Inkling, his old main. I know he played Inkling a lot in the winter as well. And the only problem with this is Ouch has a lot of experience against this character. Honestly, has a lot of experience against these characters in general because there is a character or someone in BC that actually plays these characters, literally both of them in this same exact manner. Was an Inkling main, then became an Aegis main. Also plays Joker, I'm pretty sure, in Tickle. So already has the experience. So it's not like this is going to be a random pick. Granted, Cosmos' Inkling might be better than Tickle's. So we are going to see how good the experience is. Gets the down smash because that was the second re-grab. Easy, nothing that I mean, Cosmos, I guess, could have held down, but I guess you probably time it for a round when you're coming up. So that is going to be first stock up smash on the roll. Oh, outspacing the back air. How hard, it is so hard to outspace back air. That was actually insane, the fact that Ouch was able to do that. That whiff punish was fantastic with, I believe it was the slingshot, but no, just a straight up short hop air. Crazy, solid damage as well. Getting Inkling off stage, tried to nair the uppy because of course it does not have a hitbox there. Going really off stage as well, but knowing he can afford to with the pressure, up smash is going to hit. I didn't know if Wolf was heavy enough to not be able to get up smashed there. So Cosmos does take the stock. Up throw, up air. Up air, nair, back air. No, doesn't get the back air. Ooh, goes for the down air on the landing. Nice reset there by Cosmos. No double jump, but the drift away by Ouch, knowing that the edge guard was possible. So smart. No double jump right now on Cosmos. Up smash out of shield. It is going to be the stock. He even could have charged it a little bit more if he needed to, and that is going to be Ouch taking the stock. 71%, not bad for Cosmos though, but the problem is if you don't hit a roller, how do you get a kill here? Well, you get a roller. No, Wolf's get up roll is too far. That was actually really good by Cosmos. I don't know if it would have been, I don't know if he would have been able to get the kill because I don't know if the up smash would have killed, but that was really, really good by Cosmos, but unfortunately not able to get it. But still has not taken damage yet. I don't know what the up throw up air percent is for Wolf either. Get up attack saying, hey, I'm going to mess with your rage, maybe mess with the up throw up air range. So you're not going to be super comfortable here, Cosmos. And also, you know, he's still hard to hit in general. Almost dashed under the laser. Not going to get it though. Fair nair. Oh, maybe could have got flash actually. Down air, up air. Not going to get the kill. A little hard to see because of where the, you know, the overlay is. But going to be the stock. 2 roller finds. So really good stuff by Cosmos because you absolutely do need that up air, back air. Yeah, not able to get another up air because of where the platforms were. Fair bear. Not going to kill though. It is the strongest move in the universe, however, so next one will kill. Up throw. Nair fair? No, tries to get a platform read yet again. Still gets a lot of ink onto Ouch, so this is pretty close to being game. I meant for Cosmos, but it was for Ouch with the down air, up air. Ouch, the victor of Best of the West 3 Climb Hazard. He is just such a strong player, and he's been showing it the last couple weeks. I mean, he's been showing it the past couple months, but especially in the last couple weeks, that Ouch is not someone to mess with. He can beat literally any player in the world if he wants to. Honestly, it's looking like 2025 is the year of Wolf. I mean, so was like 2019 because Wolf was very good then, but it seems like Wolf is having a resurgence. We got Masha win a major. Ouch has been doing super well. I'm sure Jackal or Danny are going to pop off soon because they are both amazing players, and this is looking like a strong time for the Wolf resurgence as he was the lowest on the tier list that he has ever been, saying, hey, even if I'm lower on the tier list, I'm still a good-ass character. Thank you all for watching. As always, social media partner stuff is down below. I still have to do Battle BC stuff. I'm behind, okay, because I made a billion videos about me Sword Fighter, which I'm still going to be doing because me Sword Fighter is super fun. I'm going to be streaming tonight. There's going to be a tournament I'm running solo. Well, maybe I'm just going to do my Miis and play Brawler as well. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, come join the stream at 6 p.m. tonight. As always, social media partner stuff is down below, which I already said. As always, I will see you all next time.